We are hearing from a customer who got caught up in one of the game room raids that have gone down across Harris County today. We want to thank you for joining us for KPRC 2 News at 5. I'm Keith Garvin.
And I'm Daniela Guzman. KPRC 2's Bryce Newberry has been following this breaking news all afternoon, and he's joining us now live from one of the raided locations where you spoke to some witnesses. Tell us about it, Bryce.
Yeah, Daniela, Keith, we're right here on Tidwell near the East Tex Freeway right now, and you can see law enforcement is still here after about 5 hours. They showed up to raid this particular game room around noon today, and you can see just inside the front doors there, they still have a few people detained at this time. You can also see near the ground, there's still some glass. There's traffic passing, but there's still some glass there from when they came through earlier today. And this is just one location targeted by Homeland Security Investigations, HPD, and the Precinct 1 Constable's Office. Right now, we don't know a total count, but the Precinct 1 Constable's Office confirmed this was one of at least a dozen illegal game room locations they responded to today. Connected to the game rooms, FBI Houston confirmed special agents executed search warrants at 3 different Fort Bend County homes in Richmond and Rosenberg. Alongside the building here, we saw several people lined up and detained when we arrived. Bystanders described them as employees or customers, and a law enforcement source tells me today's operations come after a 4-year undercover investigation. We heard from one woman who was caught inside during an operation at a different game room here along Tidwell. She said law enforcement checked everyone for warrants, and ICE detained some of the people who didn't have proper paperwork.
A loud banging on the front door, and that wasn't normal because everybody knows to go around, so that's what happened. And then somebody was banging on the back door real loud, and next thing you know, the police came to the door and said, "Everybody have your hands up." I've been warning both of the game rooms because I come here 4 times a day. Warned them that the feds was outside watching, that the police was outside watching and stuff like that.
She said she now plans to find a new game room despite this one and others being shut down today. This video from Jones Road in northwest Harris County, where investigators removed some of the machines after that raid. Precinct 4 constable deputies as well as Houston DEA agents have also been involved throughout the day. So all of these operations, as we understand it, were led by Homeland Security Investigations, or HSI. That's according to multiple agencies that were involved. But this evening, Homeland Security Investigations has not answered any of our questions about all of this. The U.S. Attorney's Office has also said they don't have any information to provide for us today. So, of course, as we continue working to learn more, we'll keep you updated as soon as we do. Keith and Daniela.
All right, and Bryce, tell us what makes these game rooms illegal?
Well, Keith, there are some that are legal and permitted, but they only pay out in prizes, not cash money. So according to law enforcement, if they're paying out in cash, that makes them illegal. And that's the problem, because a lot of times when they are paying in cash, they're not regulated. Customers end up getting ripped off. And you can see here, I mean, this particular location, it's really hard to notice. It's clandestine. You don't know what's going on inside of there. So that's what makes part of these investigations difficult, and it takes a lot of time that goes into them. Keith, Daniela.